A teenage girl sits in her bedroom. No studio, no expensive equipment, just a laptop and GarageBand. She makes a joke song about cows, posts it on YouTube for laughs.
I'ma get canceled, but bro.
It goes viral. Millions of views. Record labels call. She signs a deal. Then, nothing happens. For years, she's dropped, forgotten. Most people would quit. Instead, she goes back to her bedroom, starts making weirder music, stranger videos, and somehow that's what makes her a superstar. This is Doja Cat, and her story proves the internet doesn't kill creativity. It's the last place creativity can still be free.
And I'm being creative and whatnot.
The bedroom. Los Angeles, 1995. Amala Ratna Zandile Dlamini is born to artistic parents. Her father is a South African actor and composer. Her mother is a painter. They separate when Amala is young. She grows up with her mum in LA. Not rich, not connected, just a kid obsessed with the internet. She discovers music production young through YouTube tutorials and pirated software. Teaches herself GarageBand. Starts making beats in her bedroom at 13. Amala doesn't dream of being famous. She just likes making things, weird things, songs that don't follow rules. She's not trying to get signed, she's trying to entertain herself. And that freedom makes her music interesting. At 16, she drops out of high school, takes the name Doja Cat, starts uploading songs to SoundCloud. Weird, genreless tracks. In 2013, she makes a song called So High. It catches the attention of RCA Records. They sign her. She's 17 years old. But nothing happens. The label doesn't know what to do with her. She's too weird, too internet. They want her to be one thing, rapper or singer, pop or hip hop. Doja is all of it and none of it. So they let her sit. Years pass. No album, no promotion. In 2014, she releases an EP, Purr. It barely makes a ripple. By 2018, she's basically been dropped. A failed artist at 22.
I expect the worst every day.
The viral resurrection. Most artists would give up, but Doja goes back to what she knows. Her bedroom, her laptop, the internet. She starts making the weirdest music of her career. Not for labels, for TikTok, for memes, for fun. In 2018, she releases Mooo, literally about being a cow. Homemade video in a cow print bikini. It's ridiculous, intentionally stupid, and it goes viral. Millions of views, memes everywhere. People think it's a joke, and it is, but it's also genius. Because Doja understands something traditional artists don't. The internet doesn't want perfection. It wants personality. Weird and fun and human. Mooo proves Doja can create viral moments without a label's help. She releases Hot Pink in 2019, completely self-produced in parts, genreless. The label barely promotes it. But TikTok discovers Say So, a disco funk track. Kids start dancing to it, creating challenges. The song goes viral, hits #1 on Billboard. A bedroom producer's song becomes one of the biggest hits of 2020. Doja becomes impossible to ignore. The mainstream revolution. Here's where Doja does something smart. She doesn't abandon the weirdness, she amplifies it. Her performances become theatrical, bizarre. She shows up to awards in bubble outfits, embraces the internet chaos. And mainstream success doesn't change her approach. She still makes weird music, still produces her own beats, still engages directly with fans in ways that feel genuine. Planet Her in 2021 debuts at #2, features SZA and Ariana Grande. But even with big names, it still sounds like Doja. Experimental, genre fluid, produced largely by herself. She's not letting mainstream success sand down her edges. She's bringing the mainstream to her sound. Need to Know, Kiss Me More, Woman. Each song different, each proving she can't be boxed in. By 2023, Doja is performing at festivals, winning Grammys, collaborating with the biggest names. But she's still the girl who made Mooo in her bedroom. Still producing, still creating visual concepts, still controlling her narrative. The internet made her. She never forgot that. She treats social media like conversation, shows up authentically, says wild things, pisses people off sometimes, but always feels real. Here's what Doja Cat's story teaches us. The old gatekeepers are dead. You don't need a label to discover you. You don't need radio to make you famous. You don't need to compromise your weirdness to succeed. The internet is the great equalizer. If you're talented and authentic and understand internet culture, you can build a career from your bedroom. Doja spent years signed to a label going nowhere. The traditional system failed her. So she went around it, used the tools available. TikTok, YouTube, memes, direct connection with fans. She didn't wait for permission, made a joke song about cows and turned it into leverage. Proved she could generate attention without the machine. And that's the future of music. Artists who produce their own beats, create their own visuals, build their own audiences. The bedroom isn't a limitation anymore. It's a studio, a production company, a direct line to millions of people. Doja proved you can start with GarageBand and end up at the Grammys. Can go from failed label artist to pop phenomenon by refusing to do things the traditional way. She didn't succeed by following the industry playbook. She succeeded by throwing it out. By being weird when they wanted normal. By being internet native when they wanted traditional. By producing her own music when they wanted her dependent on their producers. She took control. And in taking control, she showed an entire generation of bedroom producers that they don't need permission anymore. The girl who made beats in her bedroom became one of the biggest pop stars in the world. Not by changing who she was, by being more of who she was. By understanding that in the internet age, authenticity and weirdness aren't liabilities, they're superpowers. Doja Cat didn't just become a star, she became proof that the future of music belongs to the kids in bedrooms with laptops, not the executives in boardrooms with marketing plans.